Hey guys, George here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to discuss Mike McCready's new Fender Signature Stratocaster and whether I think it's worth it.
It sounds very Hendrixy. I love it.
Loud, you can hear it.
I did a similar video recently on the new Tom DeLonge Signature Fender Stratocaster, and there was a lot of controversy with that one. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love to have open discussions like this. So the first thing we want to look at when it comes to a guitar like this is going to be the target audience. Obviously one is going to be a Mike McCready fan or a Pearl Jam fan. The other is going to be a fan of just Relic vintage style Stratocasters. If you're not a fan of one of those, I think it's safe to say you're probably not going to want to buy this guitar. It's not going to do anything for you. So it's no secret, this guitar is made in Mexico with Mexican parts. And if you look at the price, it's a lot higher than any other of the Mexican Stratocaster offerings that I've seen from Fender. And that price is $1,899. Now there's a couple of things that I think almost justify that price. Get us real close. Let's get into that. The first thing is that they tried to get as close as possible to Mike McCready's 1960 Strat, from the neck profile to the pickups, which they voiced to be as similar as possible to his actual Strat. Other things like the vintage tuners, the mismatched knobs, and a 5-way switch, those things are little details, but they copied them all. And of course, there's that Relic Job, which at this price point, is probably the best Relic Job that we've seen from Fender. They went and they copied all the exact wear patterns from the belt rash. It looks really similar to his Strat. And I get that that's not for everybody. Some people like their guitars to look new, always. Nice and shiny, I get that. That looks great as well. I used to be in that camp too. But then I played some vintage guitars. Then I played some Relic guitars. And I was like, these are pretty similar. And I liked it. Yeah, modern Fender guitars that aren't vintage reissues, that aren't nitrocellulose, are just not going to age in that way. Additionally, you're talking about if you get a new Fender that's nitro, it's going to take 20, 30, 40 years of playing to get it to look this way without it being on purpose. Obviously, you can take some tools to it and scrape stuff up, but how natural it looks when they do a Relic Job like this, it just looks played in, which is nice. So the added time and labor that it takes to get a Relic Job to this level, it's definitely raising that retail price. Now, it's nothing near custom shop levels, but I'm not sure if the Relicing would be on par with that either. But it looks great. Let's give them credit. This is the best Relic Job we've seen out of Fender's Mexican factories. Another thing that's raising that retail price is the hard shell case you're getting with it. It's a nice one. And I really am not a fan of those gig bags that Fender gives out with their Mexican guitars. They're really flimsy. I mean, I've had one, the zipper came right off. This is a nice touch. This is a premium guitar. The premium price deserves a premium case. Now let's compare this to, let's say you get an American vintage Strat, which are like $2,200 brand new, right? So coming at an extra $300, but you really shouldn't buy it new. I mean, you can get one on the used market for way less. So the better new buy actually might be this Mike McCready Strat. Also, this Mike McCready Strat is a limited edition signature model, so chances are once they're sold out, prices will go up. Prices on American Strats can go up over time too, but that might take longer, and you have to buy it, again, used. It has to be a smarter purchase. You shouldn't just buy it at full retail. So yeah, for me, if I was looking for a Relic vintage spec Strat, this would be high on my list. But I got this, which scratches that itch for me. So I'm not going to be picking up this new Strat. But this isn't nitro, and it'll never quite wear the way that one's worn. And that's kind of a shame, because this would look pretty cool, all beat up after a lifetime of me playing it. Something else I wanted to talk about was another really popular guitar from Fender's Mexican line, signature guitar, the Jason Isbell Telecaster. This guitar is coming in at $1,650, has a very mild Relic Job, but this guitar is praised. Everybody loves it. I don't hear nearly as many people complaining about the price of that compared to this. And the Relic Jobs are nowhere near each other in terms of the amount that it's relic and the time that went into it. So, again, it's a lot. It's a lot for a Mexican Strat, it is. But if you look at what went into it, it's not that bad. We'll just say it's not that bad. Ultimately, guitars are tools that should make you feel inspired, should make you feel that you want to play them. And this one, it looks real inspiring to me. And from the clips I've heard, and I don't have it in hand, it sounds real nice too. Again, I'm not a Pearl Jam fan. I would fall into that secondary category, the fan of Relic Strats. But again, still, it looks like a cool guitar. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, go down there and smash that like button for me and subscribe if you haven't. I'm almost at 1,000 subs. And when I am, I'm going to be giving away a guitar. I'll link that in the description below. So yeah, thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one.
I picked not the wrong one, but the copy 3 or 4 times by accident because they were so, spot on. So.